Good evening, everybody. I'm here live on behalf of evangelist David E. Taylor here in Dawson Springs, Kentucky. Here at Ground Zero, as you can see, all this devastation around us. Here, Apostle Taylor has sent a team here to Dawson Springs to help with the relief efforts of the tornado that has just come through. As you see around me, this whole town has just been brought to the ground. There's many places. I'm just in just one of them just right now. As you look all around, this whole town has just been leveled. Other places as well that we'll be getting to that you can see. If you take a look, you can just see this was a city. This was a town, suburb of houses. This stretches for miles. This whole town has just been leveled to the ground. It is just so sad. When you get here into the city, the only thing that you can do is just cry because you see how this whole place has just come down. Apostle Taylor had sent a team here along with the trucks, the Convoy of Miracles, to help this place because they are in so much need at this point in time. Apostle has such a heart for these people in the city. As you can see, as you walk through this place, and this you can't see it because the houses aren't even here standing, but as you go by some of these houses, and you'll see some of the pictures posted and some other videos as well, you see how the houses will show numbers on it. That is for the number of people that they had found in that house that had died. You'll see where it says they found them in the car, they found them in the home. It is so sad. It is so devastating. You see other places, American flags that are put out as monuments for the lives that were lost from this tornado. Apostle Taylor has such a heart for this region, and after he heard everything that happened, he sent the trucks down here, which later you'll see those trucks as they pull in to give all type of supplies to the area. There is so much need here. You can only see as far as the camera will get in this point in time, but every direction you look, you see it's nothing but leveled. The city is completely down. The town is completely down. Nothing left whatsoever. As you drive, you can see power lines all over the place that are down. The city is shut out. You see behind me that car just obliterated. I'm gonna walk down here just a little bit to show you guys the house with the inscriptions on it that show you what they do when they look for people in the home to clear. As I walk through, I'm going to flip the camera here, or more so come this way so you can see just utter destruction. Just complete. You see this American flag behind me as I was discussing. That is a monument right there to show the lives that were lost in this. So as you see behind me, this home, lives were lost here. You can see the complete just destruction of the area. I'm walking over in this direction as well. You can see this is the whole town. As far as I can look right now, as far as you can see, it's just down. As I walk over here, you can see this whole home. Look at this. This is where people lived. People ate. That's a family room. Right there, you see the couches. You see that this is, as far as you go, it's like this. You see the inscription, these go on all the homes over here that say after the house was cleared, they mark it how if they found bodies or anything in here. You can see this entire home right here. It's all like this, every single where. As you see, look at that, straight through the home. It went straight through this. This town was leveled. So many lives were lost. Now, with the Convoy of Miracles, this is Apostle's heart. This region right here to send when the times come, when the need is there. These people don't have time to wait. They don't have time to pull things together. Now is the time. Now is the moment to help these people in need. They are without. We went down to the area earlier dropping off supplies. This is a whole town right here. Every single person is out. There's no electricity. Even where they are staying, there's no electricity. It's cold over here. It's raining, as you can see right now. The storms are still coming through. It's freezing over here right now. So these people don't have electricity. They don't have power. They don't have food. They don't have their basic needs that they have. So Apostle, his heart in the midst of all of this is to help these families. And there's no time to wait on this. His heart is to reach them now, get them the things that they need, because although they may have survived this already, the need is here, because if they don't get the things that they need, they're still without. They're still within detriment. So every single person watching right now, your support is needed. This isn't just $1,000 need. This isn't a $5,000 need. This isn't a $10,000 need, a $100,000 need. This is a whole town of need. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, as you'll see later, Apostle has sent the Convoy of Miracles here already, filled semi-trucks to come help these families, to come help those who are in need in this area. Imagine you. I've never seen destruction like this before. If you're watching right now, can you imagine this happening to your home? Can you imagine you and your family being here? See this behind me? This used to be a home. Can you imagine you and your family being here and tornado just completely wiping it out? This family right here. I'll show you again that American flag as a reminder, as a monument for the lives that were lost in this location that I'm standing in right now. The family here did not make it. That flag, as we talked to the locals, said, when you see this flag, it means that lives were lost in this area. They don't even have a house to mark to show that it's cleared. That flag is to show the life that was lost here. You see behind me, as far as you can look, devastation, destruction. Thousands of people in this area who are without. Look at this car behind me. There's no protection. In this area, when that storm came through, there was no protection whatsoever. So in this area alone, 4,000 to 5,000 people that have been hit by this. An apostle wants to not only just come and help these people to get back on their feet, to help rebuild their city. He wants to give them a beautiful Christmas. We know this is the Christmas season right now that we're all in. We know that as we're here, that this is a time where all of us are enjoying opening our gifts, spending our time with our families, talking to just some of the locals. Everybody has lost somebody. Just the one church that we were talking to, they lost 9 people in their congregation. Can you imagine that? There's not one person around here who hasn't lost somebody. So as you're watching this right now, support this. Support the Convoy of Miracles. We'll show you the trucks here shortly. Support it. You can do that by giving so many ways right now. Listen, you can never give enough to this right now. Imagine you and your family in this place. Imagine being out here. I'm out here right now, it's cold. These families, they don't have. They need generators, they need power, they need so many different things. With the power out, there's trucks lined up, electricity trucks lined up for literally just all down the road trying to get power back up. Everywhere we go, there's power lines down. Couldn't get back here without going around down power lines. They don't have power. They won't have power for a while. They won't have homes. Give to this today. You can do that by calling that number. But you can give by calling 1-877-THE-GLORY. That's 1-877-843-4567. Also as well, you can give via the Cash App. That's the $, KOGGC2. You can do that by doing text to give. You can give via Zelle. As you watch through the comments, they'll be posting some of those ways for you to give as well right now. That most important way, 1-877-THE-GLORY. I'm coming to you today on behalf of Apostle David D. Taylor, as he sent the team of us here to come help in this time of need. Guys, Apostle's heart breaks for these people in this area. You can't see this and not have tears be brought to your eyes. You can't see this and not think, wow, what if this was me in this moment and I was going through this? His heart breaks for these people. And you know what? As you're watching right now, you might think that, okay, the government's coming through. You know, the first people on the scenes here was the church. The people really helping out in this area is the church. It's not the other people. FEMA doesn't have a station even right here in this place. It's us. And Apostle, he is spending putting no limitation on what can be spent to help this area. Not any limitation. Not a couple $100,000, no. It's going to take way more than that to recover and restore this area. So make sure you do that. Think of your family. Spare no cost in this time. As you give, God is going to give back to you exceedingly abundantly above anything that you can ask or think. He's going to give to you pressed down, shaken together, running over. This is a moment for us to even just be grateful that we're alive today. We look at this. We could have been in this area. What tornado could have come through and devastated our lives? Money is not an option in this moment. We could be dead right now. We could be this family that was in this home. We could be right here. As you look at this, you see all the different things in here. You see kids' toys. You see that back there? That little race car? Kids' toys. There's kids in this home. Think about your children, your family. What would you want someone to do for you if you were in this place of need? What would you want them to do for you and for your family? Give in this time. Give, 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 give. Give to these people of this town. Now, this is just one town right here. Mayfield was hit as well. We are in Dawson Springs currently. You see how it even ripped the trees out. You can see through everything. You can see through every bit of this. Now, you know that this is good ground here. Apostle Taylor, he is putting every single dollar into this. Every single thing. You can give, once again, call that number. That's 1-877-THE-GLORY. That's 1-877-843-4567. That is just one way that you can do this today. You can give via that Cash App. That's $ KOGGC2. As you can see that we are at ground zero right here, the Convoy of Miracles with Apostle David E. Taylor. You see this destruction. Apostle is sending the team straight in. He's sending the team straight in, right to ground zero. This is not on the outskirts. The trucks are coming right here, right to this zone. Look at this, guys. Everywhere you look, 360, 100% everywhere around. You see it. Now, this is an area where Apostle, he is supporting in so many ways. Not just naturally, but spiritually. These people need reached during this time. As we know, we're in the place of face-to-face, where Jesus is personally, where Apostle Taylor is best friends with Jesus, where God is coming and he is visiting people. This town needs Jesus right now. They need an encounter with face-to-face with Jesus. Apostle is asking every single one of you guys to partner with this right now. So whatever you can, give whatever you can to this. You see Christmas lights right here. Family just preparing for Christmas. Look at that. Getting themselves ready for Christmas. But one more time as a reminder, that flag right there, that this family, they didn't make it. But we're here today. We have an option to make change, to save those families, to help them that are still going right now. It says that in times like this, we must give. Give to those who are in need. It's a commandment of God. God commands us to give to them in this time. God commands us to help these people. God commands us to give to them. And there's no better place. As you know that there's been dreams given that this ground here, there's no better ground than this. Jesus literally appeared in a dream and showed that This is the best ground that you can give unto. Why? Because apostle comes straight into the ground zero. And as you do that, you know that as you give, God is not just going to, he's going to use the funds to help this area, but he's going to bless you and your family in this time during Christmas. He's going to give back to you. As you take care of God's family, take care of his, he's going to take care of yours in this time. Spare no cost, no dollar, no dime, thousands. If you have it, give it today. Whatever it might be. If you have $1,000, if you have $10,000, if you have $100,000, it's going to take every single cost to bring this town back. It's going to take every single dollar that you have in this moment to bring this together. Apostle so loves the people that he could not but send the convoy of miracles here. As you're watching right now and you've given to this, you see what you've been able to help make happen. Because of your giving up until this point in time, you allowed for the convoy to be able to not wait, but to move in a moment's notice. To be able to come to this place and not have to wait, but to meet the people where their need is. To meet them in their moment of need. Apostle has put hundreds of thousands of dollars into this already, just to get it off the ground and to get it here, and wants to do even more for this. He wants to be able to rebuild this town, to comfort these people. There's a truck of toys that's on its way too. Of course, coming with diapers, coming with food, coming with water, coming with tools, coming with the things of need. But his heart in the midst of this too is wanting to give them a Christmas. So he's bringing a whole truck of toys here. You saw through the Thanksgiving drive, the Christmas drive, as he's helping local families. He wants you to rally together now so that way we can really bless this town. Bless those who have lost their loved ones. Bless those who are without in this time. To give them a beautiful Christmas. To help the boys and girls, to help the families in need. So Apostle has one truck just doing that, just to give them this town a nice Christmas celebration. But with that as well, you see the need here. Apostle is sending tools in. A truck with tools as well to help rebuild this town. Coats and jackets. It's cold out here right now. You see me in my jacket. You see how it's raining. Temperature has just dropped. I think even just today about another 10 degrees with the rain coming in. It's freezing over here right now. With the power out, with the electricity out, generators are needed, coats are needed, gloves are needed. For the families, work boots are needed, work gloves are needed. You see, this is going to take work to clean all of this up. Apostle is supporting this area through the natural means and the spiritual. This is a moment to help Apostle Taylor to bring face to face to this town. To bring these people encounter with Jesus both naturally and spiritually. I'm standing in front of this flag here again just as a reminder that you see this flag wasn't here before. You see how it's propped up by that cinder block, because that is a monument to show that there was a life that was lost here at this home. As you see it behind me, there was a life that was lost right here. This is more than just destruction in the natural. A family was lost. As I bring you guys over here, I showed you You can see the little boy's toy back there. Look at this as well. You see this? I don't know if you can see behind me. There's another truck with a flag on it. The home, see that right there? There was a family lost there as well. So many lives lost just in this one area. Back over here you see the house with the houses that are still standing have the inscriptions. You can see the orange inscription on it. Every house is marked. Everywhere you go you see numbers. Those numbers represent the people that were found in that home. Represent the lives that were lost in just a blink of an eye. See the orange inscription right here. Just to show you guys one more time. This is a family room. Look at that. There's a home entertainment system over there. There's the fire pits. It ripped it right off. You see clothes. You see appliances. Apostle wants to do everything he can to help this town, to help the thousands of people that are without right now. Do whatever you can in this moment. As you do that, Jesus is watching you in this moment. Giving. So give to this right now. You can call that number 1-877-THE-GLORY. That's 1-877-843-4567.
I want you to start giving. Let's answer this right now, and let's do the mission of Christ.
We must act now. There is no time to delay. God has called you to share the love of Jesus Christ through giving to those in need. Give now to the Convoy of Miracles Kentucky Mission by calling 1-877-843-4567 or go to koggc.org/donate. You can also give by Cash App, Zelle, and Bitcoin.